She's a itty bitty spider with a itty bitty lighter and a string jacket round her waist. When she gets a bite, you better run, you better hide, better pray that you're not worth the chase.
Yeah, she might be pretty, but I promise it gets scary when she wants your daddy and she finds out where you live. Creeping in the shadows, eating poisoned apples. She's nothing like you ever seen. Her mood goes up and down and round and round, and ain't no telling what she might do next. Cause she's a itty bitty spider with a itty bitty lighter, and she might just come for you. Should always sleep with one eye open. You better keep in mind to always look over your shoulder. Cause when you think you're safe, just stay awake, she's moving closer. Cause she's a itty bitty spider with a itty bitty lighter, and she might just come for you. She's a snake crawling, creeping on the floor. If you give her time of day, baby, that's your first mistake. She will swallow you whole, for you know in your control by a sweetheart criminal. Never thought that she's a itty bitty spider with a itty bitty lighter. You should always sleep with one eye open. You better keep in mind to always look over your shoulder. Cause when you think you're safe, just stay awake, she's moving closer. Cause she's a itty bitty spider with a itty bitty lighter, and she might just come for.
All these white lies got me hypnotized. Get out of my head, get into my bed, I'm broken. It's only a matter of time, shifting my paradigms. You hold me, you hurt me, I'm sinking and drowning, and I don't deserve it. Your heart is frozen, the water is rising, and I'm just a drop in the ocean. Falling
freeze this moment, make it mine, hold you close. Now my heart's wide open. When I'm with you, suddenly I feel no pain. Do you make it go away? Do you make it?
Cause I'm loving it, feeling it, touch me and being it, see what I see in it, I'm typical, messing around with it, mix it up, go with it, fuck with it, flow with it, let it all go. Oh Lord, think you know what I'm like, but you don't fall, you lose control. Bittersweet melody when I dance on your fly. Cause I know what you don't, it is me you adore. To breathe when you're dead, they never seen you out of your bed. Cut to the bone, it's broken, I bet. How sad. Oh boy, got so hot I forgot what I should have thought of before. Sure ain't easy for you to let off the rules, cause that's so much fun. Are you loving the feeling it? Touch me, are you in it? Don't see what you're seeing, but typical. Messing around with it, mix it up, go with it, fuck with it, flow with it, please let it go. Oh, no, think I did it again. I said a few things that I shouldn't have done. Well, bittersweet melody when I dance on your fly. Cause I know what you don't, it is me you adore. How does it feel to breathe when you're dead? They've never seen you out of your bed. Cut to the bone, it's broken, I bet. How sad. How does it feel to breathe when you're dead? They've never seen you out of your bed. Cut to the bone, it's broken, I bet. Now come alive with me and quit the jealousy. I know you're bored, I know it's boring me. Now come alive, baby, get out the grave and I know you're bored. How does it feel to breathe when you're dead? They've never seen you out of your bed. Cut to the bone, it's broken, I bet. How sad. How does it feel to breathe when you're dead? They've never seen you out of your bed. Cut to the bone, it's broken, I bet. Had a feeling we were something. How does it feel to breathe when you're out? They never
back to the start. I can play the game, but I'm falling again. No, don't hold back, take it far. Promise you the same, let the pleasure begin. How about you coming closer, we can do my place. Maybe we can try meeting up by 7. You'll be saying over, so it's guaranteed. I'll be forever thinking more about you and me. I don't wanna let you go, I don't wanna let you go. Tell me what you want to know. Run your fingers down me slow, 'cause you're in my head. You are, 'cause you're in my head. 'Cause you're in my, I don't wanna let you go, I don't wanna let you go. Tell me what you want to know. Run your fingers down me slow, 'cause you're in my head. You are, 'cause you're in my head. 'Cause you're in my head. What you think? What you think? 'Cause you're in my head. What you think? What you think? 'Cause you're in my head. I don't wanna let you go, I don't wanna let you go. Tell me what you want to know. Your fingers on me slow, 'cause you're in my head. You are, 'cause you're in my head. 'Cause you're in my.
From the dust I was born, to the dirt I shall return. When my eyes are closed, in the shadows, my enemies will think they won, but I'm here to stay. Destiny will overcome, no, I am not afraid. Like a phoenix in the night, my soul will rise. From the darkness to the light, I feel alive. I'm a fire, burning bright, I'll never die. Like a phoenix in the night, I will survive. Oh, I will survive. I'm a fire, burning bright, I'll never die. Like a phoenix in the night, I will survive. Oh, I will survive. Like a phoenix in the night, I will survive. Oh, I will survive. Oh, I will survive. All the pain, all the hurt, all the lessons I have learned, I am stronger now. I won't let me down, no. My enemies will think they won, but I'm here to stay. Destiny will overcome, no, I am not afraid. Like a phoenix in the night, my soul will rise. From the darkness to the light, I feel alive. I'm a fire, burning bright, I'll never die.
Alrighty, can you guys hear me? I know this screen is in front of me. Oh, Chili popped back up again. Okay, give me just a second. Pop Chili up here. You know, y'all, I am feeling like a bag of dead rocks. Let's put it that way. Anyways, yeah, I'm not feeling too good, but I figured I gotta come on here just for a little while. Oops, didn't mean to do that. I just gotta come on here for a little while so I can hang out with you guys. I missed you on Thursday. I missed you on Friday. I missed you guys. Okay, let me look me and Jilly in here. Can you hear me, Miss Jilly? Shows that you're muted on my end. Maybe she's getting dressed. She's coming to getting dressed. She's coming in here naked as Jaybird. Anyways. Hello, everybody. Did you have a good weekend? I hope that you did. Oh, Jilly must be having problems with... We'll just leave her up here because, like, when she pops back in, she'll just automatically be added. So, anyways, how is everyone's weekend? How was it? It's getting cold up here. So, I'm a little... Yeah, no. I just don't like it. I really, really don't like it. Right, I know she's naked. I know. It's okay, though. We don't judge. We listen and we don't judge. So, there's that. Anyways. she sent me a message. Hang on. You can't unmute. Julie's in the back chat. She's like, I'm having issues. I can't unmute. I'm naked and I can't fix it, she says. Girl, you are too fucking funny. I'm trying to unmute you on this end, but it's not letting me either. So, she says you're throwing a fit. Girl, don't throw a fit. Don't throw a fit. Maybe if I kick you out and then you come back. I don't know. I keep trying to work on it. I'm going to leave you up here. And then maybe it just like all of a sudden pop in. Probably scare the fuck out of me. But anyways. You can hear her voice saying just right. Exactly. So, okay. So I am on. We'll let Julie see if she can figure out if she can unmute herself. I will leave her up here just, like I said, when she comes back up, it'll just add her in automatically instead of having to do it for her. And hopefully she'll fix it. Okay, let me move us out of the way here. My doggy is outside and she wants in now. Oops. It's always in or out, in, out, in, out. God, animals drive me crazy sometimes. Anyways. Okay. That one. Okay, so I thought just because I'm just going to be here just for a little bit, I am having a little bit of a sinus issue, and it's kind of driving me crazy because my nostrils, like, I can breathe, I'm okay, but if I have if I cough really hard, weed smokers will probably understand. Yeah, there's something going on in my sinuses up there in my head. So, I tell you, it's a doozy. A doozy, I mean, not a doozy, a doozy. So, yeah. So I just kind of thought maybe we would just go over and check out what Miss Brittany is doing over, and we can go over on Rumble and go check it out there. Because, why not? Why not? So, does that sound good to you guys? Hey, Keith Benton. Zena, sweetheart. Good to see you, sweetheart. Bubbles. I can hear you. Can you hear me? Yay. Oh. Well. I'll send you hugs and blankets and stuff like that. Yeah, me too. I'm not doing very well at all. But like I said, I thought I'd come in just because I missed you guys on Thursday and then Friday, and then I don't go live on the weekends. So it's been, um, oh, yeah, oh, oh, shit. Oh, no. Yeah. Oh, goodness. I heard he, uh, no, you're good, sweetheart. You're good. I have heard that Craig has been running his mouth in the background there. So I figured that we would just go on over to Rumble, and sometimes it can be a pain in the ass. Yes, yes, yes. But I figured we would go back and check out Brittany's live from tonight. She is, of course, like Jude just said, she is covering, quote unquote, covering. Okay, there's quotes around that, covering the Anna Kemp and their story and case that was on the cruise ship. Extremely sad. Apparently, I mean, I haven't really heard a lot about it, but apparently it's her stepbrother, I believe, that is the suspect, which has got to be. Aw. Right. Yes. I mean, it's, but it's hard, right? It's hard not to get angry and hard and mad about it because, oh, well, I hope not. Hang on, let's check out in chat here. Can't see her here, Jilly. Jilly's like we're behind the Christmas decorations. I'm trying to just put us in front of that. So give me a second here. Oh, okay, we'll add you again. Okay, what about now, guys? Can you hear her now?
Hey guys, hey.
I think it was just when you drop down, it
Okay.
brought you up on a different whatever whatever it is that they bring up
For
there. I don't know.
whatever reason, it's not letting me get dressed tonight, so y'all have to deal with me naked.
Right, that's right. So you guys can hear her now?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't notice that it was said that you were offline. Sorry, I wasn't.
But the case is very complex from what I can tell. The
Right.
family dynamics are not typical family dynamics.
Hmm.
Um, just Brittany, I'm serious. Please don't botch it. I mean, we know you're going to, but I'm just saying because do your research and don't just go with whatever you fucking hear. Because that
Right.
girl deserves better than that.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree.
But yes, it was classified as a homicide today,
Wow. And I mean that's like
and
devastating
it
on like a
her grandparents were
double the
also on
amount,
that
you
cruise
know?
ship.
Oh
The
gosh.
grandparents were also on that ship.
Oh no.
You
Oh,
know,
I
so
just
I mean, there's a lot of dynamics going on.
right.
There's a lot of bad blood between parents.
Mm.
So just do your diligence. And I hate saying that word because that's a bullhorn Betty word. But BJ, do your research before you start
Right.
running your mouth. I wouldn't even watch her. I couldn't even turn her on because I knew that if I turned her on and she said the wrong thing, I would lose it. I don't do true crime I don't do it on my own channel for a reason. This
Right.
case
Yeah.
is a little, I mean, they're keeping her car at the school until graduation.
Oh god.
Her car is still parked in her spot, and it's decorated right now.
Right. Oh my gosh. That's got to be I mean, I can't imagine obviously, right? Um and like it's devastating times two for them,
Hmm.
because they have a daughter that's lost and they a stepbrother that's apparently responsible for that. I unbelievable, unbelievable. So I send
You
you
know,
so many hugs, Julian. I go
it's
ahead, sweetheart.
just it just certain cases that don't affect me the way this one is. Gabby Petito was one.
Right. Yeah.
This is hitting kind of close to it. You like how that one hit me, and Maddie Soto. I had to kind of distance myself from the Maddie Soto case because it was just too hard, and it's just so many red flags that were missed. I think that this didn't have to happen.
Right.
Um,
Yeah. Wow.
yeah, and I'm not going to speak anymore because I don't know. We nobody has all the facts yet, so
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So did you want to go back and listen to this? Or I mean, I don't want to put you in any position to be I know it's close to home. The story
is this
so
what you is this what she's covering right here?
yes, this is her live
Okay,
that she
well, what
did.
I'll do is I'm going to mute from my mic, and if I hear something that's false, I'll speak up.
Oh, okay, because I mean, I have other stuff that we can watch too.
No,
There's
this is
a
fine
live that's
cuz this
unlisted that we did a year ago. So, are you
well,
sure?
you know
Okay.
what? No, I'll be fine. It's
Yeah, I
just
don't want to.
we all know what's going to happen. So I mean,
Right, of course.
we all know she's going to botch it. So
Yeah,
and she's going to be
yeah,
torn apart for it if she does.
yeah. Absolutely. I've heard kind of a few kind of small warnings about this one, and a lot of warnings about like leave the fucking Summer Wells case alone, because of course Summer Wells case is like back in the news lately, and Brittany said something about that she wanted to cover it, and I sure as hell hope she
Let me
doesn't
just say
because
this. She won't be able to take the heat that will come with the people
right.
that will come after her
Mm-hmm.
for trying to cover that case because there's a lot of people that care about that child.
Yeah, absolutely,
And
absolutely.
I wouldn't mess with them.
Right. I can think of one
Oh yeah, yeah. One I
for
even put.
sure.
Yep.
That I mean,
Mm-hmm.
she's got a look on her face sometimes that could scare the fuck out of a priest. I'm saying. I'm
Oh yeah,
telling you.
yeah.
I
I
wouldn't
wouldn't
want to
want to
fuck
go
with her.
down a dark alley with lip. Nope, nope, no, ma'am. Mm-mm. I see her. If I know she's mad, my butt puckers. I'm like, nope, I'm
Right.
out. See ya.
That's right.
That's too close to my mama being mad. You know what I mean? It's like,
Exactly.
nope.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Hello, Layla. Hey, Tony Fire. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Thanks for coming and hanging out for a little while. And Miss Lindsay. Lindsay Hendricks. Good to see you.
And I
Okay.
just want to say that before we start, I will say this is very happy news. We almost got a crawler, Auntie Wispy.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't believe it. Oh, oh my god.
So
I just like got a little like little butterflies in my stomach there. Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
it's it's I'm I I'm taking bets by the end of this weekend. By the end of this
Nice,
weekend, you're gonna be getting a text. Oh my god! Yeah, I'm
right?
just gonna say, she's
Mhm.
a genius. She's a
Yeah,
genius.
right. Yes, I love that.
Okay,
I
carry
love
on.
that. So awesome, awesome. Okay, so what this is, while
Oh
we're
wow!
watching this,
Wait, Sherry. Thank you so much. Oh wow, Sherry,
oh my goodness, Sherry, girl, sweetheart, thank you so much. She is
so much.
so. I don't know. You're such a sweetheart, Sherry. You really is. Like if she even like misses, she'll like go into like how you can give like a super thanks under in the
Mm-hmm.
comments
Oh yeah, I
under
see it when
videos.
she does.
She does that so often. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. Thank you, sweetheart. I hope you're
Yeah.
doing well. I hope you're doing well. We're gonna do a little shit talk here, probably. I'd imagine so. Watching Brittany comes with shit talk. Just yeah. So, anyways,
I know you're usually
um,
asleep. You usually don't get to hang with you as much as we used to because I know you've got your hands full.
yeah, that's right. Yes, yes, yes. So I'm glad that you're here, Sherry. Good to see you. Good to see you. Okay, so I went back to sort of like the beginning of her life. This is from we're going from Rumble. Let me put this banner up actually, just so that I can show respect to who's putting it out there. So this is from Ert on Rumble, and her channel is called Allegedly, in my opinion. All large, all capital letters. So if you guys have a Rumble, you could make sure you go over and check her out. I will drop the link to um, this in the chat for you guys so that you can pick it up. And if you are not subbed to her, go on over and please sub to her over there. Let me just put this in the chat for you guys. Well, thank you, Layla, for the membership. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And welcome to TTY. Is that? Oh, I was going to say talk to you later, but no, maybe not. Anyways, welcome TTY 961. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. All right. So, hey, J Fox. All right. So here we go. This is Brittany tonight. We might be bumping through, and seeing what kind of shit she's stirring up. So, yeah.
And when you press play, read back chat while you're
Oh,
sitting there.
okay. Okay, I will. Awesome. Hey, Susie Stitches. Good to see you. I am my own grandpa. Mm-mm. All right, here we go. Brittany. Oh, sorry. I had her muted.
1 second, guys. I'm pulling because I have the stuff in my phone.
We can actually speed it up. Okay. So thank you, Ert, for having this streaming. I appreciate it, darling. I appreciate it.
Hold, please. Okay.
Oh, gosh.
Er,
Just hold, please. Oh, God. Immediately.
So we got a couple interviews. I know there's an interview with the grandparents.
Y'all want to
Okay,
take
hold on.
bets on if
Let's
she
see.
uses fair use?
Ooh, probably not. Probably not. Probably not.
All right, I'm gonna start with the latest. Her death was ruled a homicide. Anna's death was ruled a homicide. Okay, so let's go ahead and read through this to get hold on. Anna Kepner's death on a cruise ship was ruled a homicide. Beautiful 18-year-old girl, guys. Beautiful. I'm going to turn my background music on just a little bit, okay? Just so we don't have a bunch of dead air, but I'll make sure that it's not like too loud where you can't hear. Just a little bit. Hold on.
Just make sure you do fair use. That's all.
Most people do their research and
Hang on.
get all their
There we
shit
go.
together before they pop alive.
Right? Yes.
All right, hold on a second.
Her breathing already. Unbelievable. It's really sad, actually. It really is. Listen to that.
Turn it down just a little. Okay, here we go.
Terrible.
All right, check this out. So it says the death of 18-year-old Anna Kepner on a Carnival cruise ship has been ruled a homicide, according to the copy of the death certificate issued on Monday and provided to ABC News by Kepner's family.
Sorry to stop so soon. Welcome in, Brooke Babbles. She says that skanky piece of shit has been falling asleep, saying, hold please, crashing from minute for her life. She's literally the most disgusting human. I can't believe she's covering another case while sleeping. Yeah, I mean, that's what she does. You know what I mean?
So
That's
she's
what she
already falling asleep. So I called it already. Okay, good
Right.
to know.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Kathy. All right, here we go.
So Anna's family has provided the news a copy of her death certificate, which has been ruled homicide. Cause of death is homicide. The document said that the death was caused by, quote, mechanical asphyxia, and the date of the injury was listed as November the 6th. Through a time, though the time is unknown, it says that the teenager was mechanically asphyxiated by the other persons.
Oh,
Wow. Let's see. The document said the death was caused by mechanical asphyxiation, and I'm looking at that person.
Brittany, mechanical fixation would be somebody using their hands to choke somebody. I'm just, saying that. I think that she's getting a little bit, I don't know. We'll see what she says, but she sounds a little
It
confused.
was actually, I believe
Oh,
they thought it was an arm, a chokehold.
oh, right. Yes, the chokehold. Right, right. Yeah, yes,
The
chokehold.
bar
Yeah,
method.
right,
Brittany,
right,
do your fucking research for Christ's
right.
sakes.
Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, but just by a human being did it to her, right? It was caused by a
Oh
human
my
being.
god.
So yeah. Anyways, okay, here we go.
But it's got like a plural almost, like there's more than one person.
Oh,
No, we
really?
don't know what
Oh my
happened,
god.
but
I got it.
Kim
Oh, girl. I love you so much, girl. Do you can drop down if you want to. I mean, I don't want to, I don't want to trigger you. So,
No, you're fine. It's
yeah.
just the stupidity. It makes it
Right.
sound like it's more than one. Come on.
Yeah.
Do
Yeah.
your fucking research before you do this. This
Yeah.
is what I'm talking about. This is what everyone is talking about, Brittany. You sit there and
Right.
say that
Yeah.
everyone else uses your fucking content, and excuse me for cussing, but this pisses me off. But you're using someone else's
You
content.
go.
We know you're not going to use fair use. We already know you're falling asleep. And you try to make it be something that it isn't. There's one suspect and one person. And you would know that if you fucking did your research. You never do your research. You just press play on somebody else's content or read a news article that everybody else could read on their own and probably get it and understand it a lot more had they listened to you read the shit. And that's all I'm going to say about that.
I love you, girl. Okay, and yes, Susie Stitches, she has already been warned by Law and Crime either to not use their content at all or to at least use fair use. I'm not quite sure exactly what the email said, but she has definitely received a warning from them. Absolutely. And she just keeps doing it. So I don't know. I hope that they're kind of, watching.
Okay. J Fox says Jilly just wait. So that just
Oh,
I'm gonna go twist one up
okay. Sounds good.
and kumbaya, my lord,
Right?
kumbaya.
I hear you, girl. I hear you. Gosh, it's just so frustrating with her. So, okay, here we go.
Mechanical asphyxiation. Hold on a second, guys. Give me 1 minute.
I thought that was fucking Queen Bee making that sound.
Okay, hold on.
I ain't gonna lie, I was like, what?
Queen.
I thought that was she nails it. Queen Bee really does sound like
Excuse
DJ.
me. She does, right? She does a really good job of it. I don't know how she gets her voice up that high. It's crazy. She's really has some octaves. You know what I mean? So, like, of course, Queen Bee's typical voice is quite at a low, voice. But I mean,
Right.
to get that squeak out of it. Oh my gosh, girl. Oh gosh. But yes,
You know what we're gonna do? The next time that we do this, because I want to come up with something. The next time we do this, we're going to do a poll or a poll or I don't know, but we're gonna do a thing to say how many. You know the jelly bean game. How many jelly beans are in the jar?
right, right,
We're
right.
gonna do guess how many times she says "hold please" or "hold on,"
Yeah, that's a
and
good
whoever
idea.
gets it right at the end of the day or at the end of the night, I'll come up with something. But it may just be a pat on the back. But I'm joking. But I mean, it's
Right. No, but that'd be a
ridiculous
good
how many
idea.
times a day that she does say that. And
Right.
I'm really, I'm like I said, I'm just gonna really prepare myself because I may end up rage quitting tonight. So I'm going to do what Zena just put in the chat and hope for the best. Thanks for the warning, Jay Fox. You've always got my back. Love you. Mean it.
Right. All right, here we go, you guys. Here you go. Seatbelts on.
Hey, girl.
My
Hey.
computer is glitching
I see
out.
you,
Wait a
Lippy.
minute. Come on, don't do us like this tonight. We need everything to work. Okay. We're gonna try this again. Okay. All right.
Good to see you, Lippy. I'm glad you made it in.
The document said that the death was caused by, quote, mechanical asphyxiation or asphyxia, and the date of the injury was listed as November the 6th, though the time is unknown. It says that the teenager was mechanically asphyxiated by the other persons. Autopsy and toxicology reports have not been released, and the Miami-Dade medical examiner declined to comment on Monday. The FBI has had previously commented, sorry, I'm drawing a blank, has not previously commented and did not respond to a request for comment on Monday. The news comes weeks after the Florida teenager was found dead on the Carnival Horizon ship while on vacation with her grandparents, father, stepmother, siblings, and step-siblings. She was found dead under a bed, wrapped in a blanket and covered by life vest, according to a security source briefed on the investigation.
Wow,
Jeez,
Brick.
this is
That's crazy.
horrible. Hold on a second. Let's see. Look at her, y'all. She's beautiful. Beautiful young girl. The Kepner family previously told ABC News that the FBI said Anna apparently died from asphyxiation, possibly caused by a bar hold, an arm across the neck. court filing in an unrelated family court matter noted that Kepner's stepbrother, a minor, could face charges. No charges have been filed. Kepner's grandparents said that the independent 18-year-old was set to graduate school in May and aspired. Hold on a second.
Aspired to join the Army.
And aspired to join the Navy.
Oh, sorry.
We were looking.
Yeah, the Navy. Sorry, I said Army, Navy. It's not that hard, Brittany. You're like literally reading other people's, journalism. So it's not that hard. Just read it properly, honestly. She just loses her place all the time. It's really so annoying. It's so annoying. But, okay, here we go. She's why we can't have nice things. Oof. Oh my gosh. All right, here we go.
Looking forward to seeing her grow, grandfather Jeffrey Kepner told ABC News. That's heartbreaking. Absolutely heartbreaking. Okay, so I'm going to pull up. Hold on. Stop sharing that there. That's very vague. She left dinner. They didn't. Okay, we're going to get into it. Hi, Criminal Med. Good to see you. I'm going to pull up. Hold on.
Did you see that? Look at that ad. That's at the very top of her. Sleep apnea, the main cause and how to avoid it. I wonder if that's like a sign from, the universe. Brittany, I'm just wondering. So, yeah.
Stop sharing that there. That's very vague. She left dinner. They didn't. Okay, we're going to get into it. Hi, Criminal Med. Good to see you. Hey, Rizzo. Welcome. Hey, Mountain Mama. Hey, Solo Rider. Mechanical asphyxiation is a form of death caused by the interruption of breathing from external physical force rather than internal
disease.
Rather than an internal disease.
Think intentional. Okay. Good enough. Good, Brittany.
Wow. Heartbreaking. She actually left dinner. Didn't feel well, but later got dressed up and met up with grandparents for a bit in a casino. Then left and not seen till after under the bed, or till found under the bed. Quick question: what would it take to end all the drama in this sector? To be perfectly honest with you,
for Brittany to stop lying.
I'm willing to have a peace deal with any of them.
Oh, really?
If they would agree not to.
I really fucking don't.
That will never happen after the fuck shit you've pulled, you ignorant bitch. Exactly.
Even if it was offered to her, no, it wouldn't happen. Look what happened when Petty AM tried to go up on her panel, and I really honestly do believe that Petty was trying to have a conversation with Brittany. It's too bad that she just was up there when like Sinner and who else was up there? Sinner and Dennis or whatever the hell his name is. T-roll, whatever it is. And they just pounced on her. So yeah, she's said before that she would be willing to have a conversation with anyone, but when it's brought to her, she's like running away like a little baby. So yeah. All right, here we go.
If everybody would agree not to come after me or make videos about me, I wouldn't talk about them. I would have no problem moving on.
Oh my God.
I cannot wait for Clue to review this bitch. I can't wait.
Of course, she explains it in a way that makes her the victim, right? They would stop making videos about me, and then what about if I would stop lying, if I would stop making shit up about people, if I would stop going with just immediately reading something in my chat and going with it without vetting it, without checking it, without nothing. You put accusations out there about everybody, really. You put horrible accusations out there about specific people. Like,
what's the matter, Brittany? Is it getting a little hot in the kitchen?
Right. It's a little hot under the collar.
Is your turkey cooked?
Waving
the white flag because you're fucked.
Right. Yeah. And
a little late, bitch. A little late.
Mm-hmm.
Karma sucks, don't it?
And yeah, Petty held her own. She sure did. She sure did, Lindsay. I was very proud of her when she was up there. So yeah. Um, don't you be sorry, Brooke. You're good to go.
And if I remember correctly, you were
Let
kicking
her go,
everyone's
girl.
cage, Brittany. You
Hmm.
kicked everyone else's cage, as Petty would say. Now they're kicking yours.
Yeah, absolutely. Cassie, welcome back. Good to see you. Because she
Where's
spent that
that
money.
8K?
Yeah. I mean, I even kind of almost shiver when people say 8K because it's definitely probably so much more than that, right? But yeah, it's crazy. She hasn't shown anything. Why are there not more people in her chat being like, "Hey, where's the money? Where's your lawyer? Why didn't he show up in court? Why is there nothing else happening?" Brittany has been talking about having this lawyer since July, I think, somewhere around July. And what have we seen? Three horribly written C&Ds that were not even served. They were sent through fucking FedEx and shit, you know? Hmm. So, anyways. Petty's the lady you don't fuck with. Right. I love Petty. I really do. She's such a nice person. She has uh, a voice in this community and she uses it. And I
Mm-hmm.
so much respect for that.
I'm proud to call her a friend.
Yeah, absolutely. 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 So, all right, here we go, you guys. Let's get into it.
There's your question, or there's your answer for me, short and simple. You'd have to talk to them. You know what I mean? But I'm
You'd
definitely
have to
open
talk
to
to
moving
them
on.
because, of course, Brittany, you don't do nothing, right? You don't do nothing at all. Why don't you say, well, maybe I won't anymore accuse people of being pedos, calling them chomos, accusing them of uh, profiting from their daughters and other children's uh, suffering, all that shit. Like, how about that, Brittany? Like, come on now, just be honest with the people that are sitting there watching you, because I mean, less and less and less and less people go in and want to hang out with you. So, I mean, it sucks absolutely, but it's your own doing. Yeah.
100%.
Her subs that aren't blocked are minus robots who can't form a coherent thought. Well, I mean, they're just so simpy, I mean, they're just so far up Britney's butt. I don't think that they even have a chance to see everything. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but it's kind of crazy. So, all right, here we go.
Okay. Let me go to mhm. Hold on a second. I'm gonna get right back into some important stuff. Is that Kelsey? What's up, Miss Kelsey? What is going on? Hey, Daniel Sportsberry. Wait a minute, Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. What's up, Bob's Burgers?
Hey, my
Exactly, Bob's Burgers.
boo.
What's up, Vanilla? Hi, Holly. Hey, Tony. Hey, everybody coming
Hey,
in. It's Brenda.
Wispy, can you pause it for a sec? We just had a
Yeah,
special guest pop in
absolutely.
the chat. Melissa is in the house.
I see. Good to see you,
Um,
darling. Good to see you.
that is something that Wispy and I are going to be doing, is we're going to be covering Melissa's daughter's story.
Yes,
To get to
we
get the
sure
word
are.
out. Um, my heart breaks for
Oh gosh.
Melissa, and I have gotten to know her over the last few months, and she's become a pretty important person to me, you know. So,
Right. Yeah.
um, but yeah, we are.
Yeah. Absolutely. We love Melissa
Yeah.
for sure. We learned quite a bit. Well, I did, anyways. I learned a lot on the live that she was on the other day. So, absolutely, thank you for doing that. It means a lot to some of us to be able to hear in her story. I can't imagine. It must be difficult to say it over and over again, but also I'm sure that you are absolutely ready to scream it from the mountaintops at any moment. So,
She deserves to be heard.
yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Oh, sweetheart, so many hugs, so
Don't
many hugs.
don't cry, sweetie.
Right, right.
I told you before we got you.
Yeah, and email me when you can. Any information, anything that you want to send that we can start going over, because I want to be able to read a little bit more about your daughter's story before I go on and just start talking about things that we
See, I'm
don't know.
like,
So,
BJ, we're gonna do our research before we come and run our mouth
right,
about
yeah, absolutely,
a girl that's no longer with us,
right, yeah,
like BJ's doing now.
right, absolutely.
But anyway,
So look forward to that, you guys. If one of my mods can put my email in the chat for Melissa, it's easy for her to grab from there. And yeah, I look forward to your email, sweetheart. Definitely. So I'm glad that you're here with us tonight. All right, let's go, you guys. Let's go. Here we
Do
and here we go.
let's see.
go.
All right, give me a second. Hey, Sammy. DJ subs have been excited to get back at your company. It's nice to see you, Sammy. How are you? April, back to it then. Hold on a second. Did y'all see my goal? Did you read my goal post? I said, true crime, back to it then. I had to say it, and I said, do it, lady. I had to say it. All right. So anyway, we're gonna
We
do
will
this real
let her.
quick.
We will stand right behind you,
Yep.
Melissa, if BJ tries to put her grubby little hands on your
Anywhere
daughter.
near it.
Right, absolutely,
Anywhere near it.
absolutely. So yeah, if you're listening, Brittany, or watching at some point, or getting sent a clip, like don't even bother. You will have so many people up your ass, and you're not going to like it for sure. So
Nope.
just leave it alone. Leave it alone.
Don't take it as a threat.
So yeah.
Take it as a promise.
No, it's not. It's just right, exactly. Like people just don't want her to talk about it. Nobody does, especially her mother. So respect her wishes and just don't talk about it at all, at all. Show
Yeah,
some sort of
you think
fucking
clues a mama
humanity
bear?
into any decency.
Mm.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Oh my
wouldn't. Yeah,
goodness.
I wouldn't even look. So
Right. Exactly. Exactly. All right. Here we go, you guys.
Sorry, guys. I know I'm slow. Like, give me just a second.
You're not slow. You're just unorganized. You're frantically right now typing away, trying to find another article or another video about this so that you can just show it instead of actually doing your research, having your own notes and talking about it, But
this girl
All
deserves
right, hold on.
better.
let's see it. Right.
So there's a couple things I want to go through here, if you guys don't mind your time. It is precious. It is precious to me.
You're fine.
So
You could borrow my rings.
give me one minute. I'm looking for Here it is. Okay. Here it is. This the one I had? I don't think so.
Look, there's Brenda
All right, give me a second.
Sue. Brenda Sue, it's a new case for you. We understand. You understand what, Brenda Sue? That she didn't come prepared. That she just decided just to jump up and just start talking about a case that she maybe knows some small details about, but not any deeper than
For
that.
somebody who's a
So,
former sheriff's, pretend FBI deputy, real estate agent, whatever it is you do, you sure are dumb.
that's I totally forgot about that. I totally forgot about that. Oh my gosh. Anyways, Brenda Sue, quit. Quit. Babying her. Okay. You should be like, no. Maybe we should talk about this tomorrow after you have time to look up and read about it and do some research. That's what you should be saying. But you know,
Guys, probably should have got this all organized. I feel bad. Sorry, guys. Here it is. All right, let's go through this one first. All right, something very interesting. I want to go over the part on this on Law and Crime because they did a good job. Haven't you researched? I have researched. Oh, I knew you were. I knew you were waiting to talk.
here we go. Here we go. Somebody's asking her, haven't you researched? Let's listen to her reply. I bet it's gonna be pretty fucking snooty. I'm just gonna say that. That's my guess.
Shit.
Oh, knew you were gonna come with
Yes,
it. I
I've
can't.
researched.
Yes, I researched.
Get out of here. I knew these people. See how I just want to. I want to show y'all this, and then we're.
Get out of here. Why do you have to like respond like that, Brittany? Like they're just asking a question. Did you do any research, or why didn't you research, or you know what I mean? Like it's obvious that you didn't do any research when you're just sitting here watching you try and cover a homicide case. Like people can tell that you didn't do your research. You know that it's and you get so defensive. Get out of my chat. Get the fuck out of my chat. Like, settle down a little bit, girl. You keep telling people to get out of your chat, you ain't gonna have nothing left. Just saying. Mm.
We're going to continue going. The only reason that I'm even giving this any attention is this is a perfect.
Here we go. Crack a cold case. Oh my God, Brittany.
This is what,
Have
Brittany?
you?
This is a perfect example of what? A perfect example of you not doing your fucking research before you cover a case?
Yeah.
This young girl deserves better than you're giving her right now.
Yeah.
This young girl deserves. She doesn't deserve you covering it and then bringing the drama into it.
Oh, sweetheart, I'm so sorry. Oh, I love you so much. So, okay, so this comment says, oh my God, Brittany, haven't you researched this? You are just reading, and it seems like you don't know this case. Why are you discussing it? Girl, you are letting me down. You know what? If somebody said that in my chat, I would be apologizing. I would be like, "Oh my goodness, I am so sorry. I didn't mean to offend you or just be disrespectful to this family and this girl." You know what I mean? That probably would be my response to something like that. Um, but hers is like, "Get out of my chair. Get the fuck out of my chair." Like it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. And crack a cold case. I think if you look, this little symbol behind their name, I do believe means that they are a member. So yes, actually, sorry, right here in the middle, they are in the middle of chat. Crack a cold case. Wow, and they're green. So this is a member that she's speaking of. She's speaking to. Absolutely horrible, disgusting, and so disrespectful. So disrespectful. But, you know,
Example of a person who is waiting to talk trash and they're just sticking around to bother me. Uh, this person is a troll and a hateful person.
they're a
I'm not
member
here to,
of
to
your
please you or to impress
channel.
you. We're here to talk about a case. And if you don't like it, how I do it, then you don't have to be here. Period.
But you don't do anything. You don't do anything. You bring up law and crime and you play their shit. And that's how you do that. That's how you do it every time. You know, Brittany, you know what I would do? Like, I haven't talked about this case because I haven't done enough research for myself to feel comfortable talking about this case. Okay. But if I was going to talk about this case, you know what I would do? I would do when I'm not online. Okay. I would be doing what you're doing online. I would be watching these videos. I would be taking notes. I would be reading the articles. I would be looking for anything that I could find on this story, and I would be taking notes. Okay, and then what I probably would do is just go online, go live, and I would find pictures from the boat, from the family, from her, from, you know what I mean? There's ways that you can cover these cases without just using other people's shit. Like, in a way, you kind of use other people's stuff because that's where the information comes from, right? You have to do the research. You look at articles, videos, whatever you can find. But you actually take notes, and like make your own collage, make your own, presentation that you can show while you're talking about these cases. That's probably would be a much better way to do that. But you don't. You're lazy. So you wouldn't do that ever. So, you know. But I mean, we all kind of know that. Just it's just who she is. But it's still very frustrating. Very fucking frustrating. Um, is it L133 or LI33? Lie. I always think that people are trying to, like, they spelling out words. But anyways, thank you so much, Salary. 2 months of memberships. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome. Welcome. Good to see you tonight. All right, here. She's taking everything the wrong way. She is probably living in Paris. Well, I mean, I think that she knows that she's an asshole. You know what I mean? Um, so when people question her on it or confront her on it, she's just gonna get defensive because she's never going to admit that she's an asshole, and that she is lazy, and yeah, so pretty horrible, Brittany, pretty fucking horrible. But keep treating members like that. Maybe they were gifted. Who knows? Maybe they pay for it. Who knows? But they were green in your chat. So that's horrible. It's horrible.
I don't even know who you are. All right. Anyway, listen, I'm not Kendall Ray. I love Kendall Ray and I love all these other creators who are, wonderful at true crime. I'm just a mama who likes to talk about cases. I've never been anything more than that. I don't pretend to be. I will present a case to the best of my ability and I will share it, and go in period.
To the
But
bet of my ability.
Did you? I noticed. I was like, what? What did she just say? But yeah, no, it won't be to the best of your ability, Brittany. It will. While you're talking about it, we just listened to you. Tick, 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 tick. Hold on, please. Hold on. Tick, tick, tick. You should have all this stuff open and ready. You know, I mean, at least you could do that. But you're scrambling while you're on live to try and find something. It's crazy. Law and crime is her go-to. She knows you can always find something on law and crime about these cases that are happening right now, and that's where she's going. So yeah. Anyways, all right, here we go.
So she's going to use somebody else's content
going to be
for her
perfect.
content.
Sorry, that's not me.
Gotcha.
Right. Yes. And she said, and she just said, she's not perfect or whatever. I don't think anybody wants you to be perfect, Brittany. Nobody wants you to be perfect. It's more about being respectful. Okay. You get angry when people mention your children. Um, I, there are parents out there who are devastated right now, and they deserve to be respected. Honestly, they really do. You don't know them. You don't know them personally. You don't know their life. You don't know their story. So yeah, they definitely deserve to be respected. You know,
Let's keep them here.
it's hard for
Update
you. I know
just
that.
came in. The family of Anna Kepner is reportedly saying that her death has officially been ruled a homicide. Kepner's family has reportedly provided a death certificate to ABC News, and that certificate says that Kepner died by mechanical asphyxia. And again, it officially labels her death as a homicide. Kepner allegedly died of a bar hold, according to the report, an arm across her neck. The report also says there were no signs of sexual assault or drugs in her system, but there were reportedly bruises on the side of her neck. There's also new information that we have in related to the timeline of when Kepner may have died. I'm going to get into that in just a moment. Now, the FBI has not commented on the case. They are saying they're just investigating. They've been tight-lipped about everything else. They haven't arrested anybody, or at least that we know of, and publicly they haven't named anyone as a suspect. But we do know that Anna's stepmom, who was on the cruise with her, called her son, who is Anna's stepbrother, he's 16, a suspect in the death investigation.
The older child, who's approximately 16 years of age, is a suspect in the death of the stepchild, an 18-year-old daughter that was in the same room.
Now, that was a major moment in this story because it came out of a custody hearing in Florida involving Kepner's stepmom. Her name is Chantel Hudson, and her ex-husband. Again, they've been going through custody issues for more than a year, and their custody issues are unrelated to the death investigation. But what you just heard there was the attorney for the stepmom's ex-husband saying that the 16-year-old is a, quote, suspect in Kepner's case. Now, back to the grandparents.
Oh wow, the stepson. So he's only 16 years old. Gosh. Wow. How devastating for this family. My goodness. I mean, really losing two children. You know. Oh my goodness.
Of Anna Kepner, who were on this cruise, and their interview with ABC News. They said for the first time in the interview what the 16-year-old stepson reportedly told them after Anna's body was found. Now, I'll get to that piece of information in a moment, but we're also learning more about what happened in the final days of Anna's life. So let's go to November 6th. And this was on a 6-day cruise from Miami to some spots in the Caribbean on the Carnival cruise ship Horizon.
Here, Holly, 1995, is coming and saying, "How hard is it to just watch another channel? If this is not your style, it's not that complicated or serious." I agree. I agree.
So this trip is coming to an end. It's one of the last nights before the ship was going to return to Port Miami. And Kepner
Lungs is
reportedly
great.
around dinner time wasn't feeling well. Her grandparents say in their interview with ABC that she had braces. The braces were bothering her, so she was going to call it an early night. Then we get to November 7th, the next day. Kepner's family, they got together for breakfast, and Anna Kepner didn't show up. Her grandfather said that he was getting bingo cards when he heard over the loudspeaker that there was a medical emergency. And you think of the moment for him. He recognized the room number that they were talking about. It was around 11 o'clock in the morning that the Daily Mail has said that it was a maid who entered Anna's stateroom and made the horrifying discovery. Kepner's body was allegedly found wrapped in a blanket, covered over with life jackets, and stuffed under a bed. ABC News says that she had been strangled. An arm allegedly across her neck had killed her, and there was reportedly no evidence of sexual assault or drugs or alcohol in her system at the time of her death. The ship returned to port on November 8th.
That's just so like, I don't know. Oh God, I hope he's able to like give them a reason why he would do something
Well,
like this.
I I don't want to say anything. I want to see
Right.
what plays out with
What
her.
comes out? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but
My goodness.
um, there's already speculation. So
Right. Yeah. It's interesting. Um. Yes, Clue and Cletus. She does have music playing in the background. I think it's still on. That's what she uses for fair use. I guess.
the music isn't gonna it. The music is not gonna stop her from getting nailed for it. She's an idiot.
No. Yeah.
See, what she's doing here is she's just using their content. There's no commentary. Okay. Um, but then she
Yeah.
turns around and says that all of us, well, mainly Clue, Nonsense, Queen, all of them use her for content. and just play
Right.
her content. No, they actually edited, or they commentate, they use fair use, they add their own little spin to it. You don't do that, or she doesn't do that.
Right.
No, it's not the real Clue and Cletus. It's you're causing quite a stir there, fake Clue and Cletus. I, I've had to
They're
say
good
a few
though.
times to people, they're on
Right.
the dark side. They're on the dark side, but
Right.
and then I still get the eyeballs. It's like I can't say anything other than that. So
I
yeah,
think they've been vetted somewhat, anyways. Somewhat, anyways. But yeah. So far, they're good. They're good. They're all good.
but just know people are watching you.
Right? I was just gonna say, everybody got their side eye working over here for sure. So yes, you're a good Clue Cletus. You're fine. Oh my goodness. Isn't she? She's such a beautiful girl.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So, all right, here we go, you guys. Here we go.
Day after her body was found. Her body was then taken off of the ship and transported to the medical examiner's office in Miami-Dade County. This is video per WSVN TV by reporter Sheldon Fox. In the new ABC News report, the death certificate allegedly says that Kepner died on November 6th at an unknown time. So that means authorities believe that Kepner was allegedly killed the night before her body was found, and it must have been after the time that her family said that she wasn't feeling well and needed to be excused from dinner. Kepner's grandparents said that there were a total of 9 family members on this cruise. You had Anna, her grandma, her grandpa, her biological dad, and Anna's 2 biological siblings. Then you had Chantal Hudson, who's the stepmom, and her 2 children, a 9-year-old girl and a 16-year-old son, who is now reportedly the suspect in Anna's death. Anna's grandparents said that the family going on this trip, it was supposed to be this new tradition as this blended family had come together. And they also said that Anna had a real brother-sister-like relationship with her stepbrother, the 16-year-old. In fact, the grandparents described them as 2 peas in a pod. Now, that description, I will tell you, is very different.
So we have family members. We got family members saying 2 different stories about these kids. Guilty of a Crime says 4,000 people packed on a budget cruise with lots of booze and underage drinkers is a recipe for disaster. Ain't that the truth? Hey, Dubdoos, ain't that the truth? Hey, Rizzo, cheerleaders that are changing into bathing suits and you don't room them together. Yeah, I don't understand that part either. Like, what is happening here?
I don't know. You tell us.
Sorry, I was muted. She's this comment up here. Yeah, they were changing into bathing suits, and you don't room them together. I was just saying, like, cruises are expensive. Um, I mean, to get everybody their own cabin, I mean that puts your toll through the roof. So I can understand why they put the kids together in one room, right? Um, I mean, I understand why. Cost, I'm sure, is the reason why they did that. Um, and I'm sure. I mean, there's a bathroom. You can go change in the bathroom. Doesn't mean that you're changing right in front of your brother or your sister. You can go to the bathroom and change. So, but yeah. Anyways, all right, here we go.
Hey, Kate. Hey, KCG.
Ugh.
Let's see. Well, you know what I'm saying, though, Holly, right? Like, I like Guilty of a Crime, too. Her channel's great. All right, hold on a second. Let me see. Oh man, what if stuff was going on and she didn't feel comfortable to speak out on it out of fear for disrupting the family's dynamic? We're going to talk more about that in a little bit. We're just going to go through one thing at a time. But yeah, we're definitely going to talk about that.
Better know your
All right.
facts
From
before
what a
you
former
run your
boyfriend
mouth.
of Anna has been saying.
Listen to this.
Right, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. You don't agree they should never have roomed together? Well, that's yeah. You're absolutely allowed to have. And like I said, I understand it. Do I would why would I want to? Room with my brother? Probably not. You know what I mean? When you're a teenager like that. But I definitely understand why they would. Cheap. To be able to afford. So yeah. Glittery like BJ. Oh, she's so my goodness.
Perfectly. No, I don't know her personally. We live in the same area. So it hits kind of close to home. Very
Right.
close to home.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey, LT. When BJ is snoring, she is rewinding her vocal cord so she can talk more shit. Right? Yeah. Oh my goodness. All right. Okay. Here we go.
Dad of that ex-boyfriend told Inside Edition that the stepbrother was actually, quote, obsessed with Anna, and allegedly not in
Oh
a
my
good way.
goodness.
He goes on to say, quote, she was scared of him because he always carried around a big knife. He also
was
said
afraid
that
of
his
him.
son once saw the stepbrother go into Kepner's room during a FaceTime call and, quote, when she was sleeping and get on top of her.
Oh
And
my
he went on to
God.
say, quote, he's like infatuated, attracted to her like crazy. He always wanted to date her. All of this
Oh
is
my
for Inside
God.
Edition. Now, the ex-boyfriend also told the media outlet that Anna was so afraid of her stepbrother that she actually slept at friends' houses just to get away. On this cruise,
Okay, so that's coming from Anna's ex-boyfriend. There's lots of talk going around that this stepbrother, this quote unquote stepbrother, was acting inappropriate with her, like was hyper infatuated, going into a room when he wasn't supposed to be. Rumors that he was following her around. And there's also like there's just so much, right? Like, imagine you're living with in a blended family, and you live with this kid. I mean, if that is the case, and there are family members coming out. Let me be clear with you. You have some family members that are saying that these two were thick as thieves. They were best friends. You couldn't have been closer. But then you also have some of the family members coming out saying, "Oh, he did this. He absolutely did this. She was terrified of him. There was a problem." I'd like to know, let's just here, we'll just keep on. Britt, right, if this was happening, they should have never put them in the same room together. Right.
The
All right, let's keep going.
ex-boyfriend went to the parent or the father, and the father didn't take it seriously.
Right.
That's all that's going around.
Yeah.
I mean, do your research.
Right. I see your name changed, cleanliness. Oh goodness, you guys are funny. So, all right. Where else did you hear this stuff, Brittany? I'm just interested. Or was it just here, right now, where you heard all this stuff? I would imagine so. So I don't know. Anyways, all right, here we go.
Thank you guys for being here. Please click that thumbs up if you don't mind.
Anna was reportedly sharing a room with that stepbrother. Now, not only that, the ex-boyfriend also says that Anna's biological brother tried to get into the stateroom, but the door was locked. Anna and the stepbrother were inside. And according to Inside Edition, he said that he could hear yelling, including the stepbrother, saying something along the lines of "shut the hell up." And he also says that he could hear something banging around the room. Now, the grandparents told ABC News that investigators stepbrother were inside. Is just to get away. On this cruise, Anna was reportedly sharing a room with that stepbrother. Now, not only that, the ex-boyfriend also says that Anna's biological brother tried to get into the stateroom, but the door was locked. Anna and the stepbrother were inside. And according to Inside Edition, he said that he could hear yelling, including the stepbrother, saying something along the lines of
Happy Holidays. I just want to point out a comment that Happy Holidays put in here. Happy Holidays says, this is why being in a relationship should not be as important as your child. Wake up, parents. I'm not sure what they're talking about, but like, what are you saying, Happy Holidays? Like, because because there was a stepmom and a dad, or and a stepdad and a mom, or for both those kids, that they're horrible parents because they got together with somebody. I mean, it's just the things that are said in her chat are just ridiculous. Ridiculous.
shut the hell up. And he also says that he could hear something banging around the room. Now, the grandparents told ABC News that investigators say the only person seen going in and out of the stateroom where Anna was found dead was that 16-year-old stepbrother. But this is where this case gets even more bizarre, because Anna's grandparents say everyone was questioned after the girl's body was found, and the stepson reportedly said he doesn't remember details about the alleged incident. According to ABC, the 16-year-old said, quote, in his own words, says he does not remember what happened. Now, that is what Anna's grandma told the media outlet that the boy told her. She also says the boy was hospitalized for a psychiatric evaluation once the ship returned to port in Miami. Now, we know that the boy is getting some form of mental health treatment.
Do not pay your next car insurance bill. Repeat, do not pay your bill yet.
Oh,
So I found this
good
website.
Lord.
December 1st. Wow. Very interesting. Hang on 1 second. Give me 1 minute.
She's got to be texting. She's got to be texting somebody, doing whatever she's
Okay.
doing. Oh, anyways. Okay, we're gonna jump ahead a little bit.
All right, somebody want hold on a second. There's more.
Wow, she talked that
Wait a minute.
whole time. She has not played the video at all since I went forward
1 minute, I'm sorry.
like 10 minutes, I think.
All right, it says the girl's grandmother said that her stepbrother does not remember what happened, and she believes him. Stepbrother saying that he does not remember what happened. He is an emotional mess, Kipner's grandmother said. He couldn't even speak. He couldn't even believe it, what had happened. He couldn't believe what had happened. Once the boat docked in Miami, the boy was hospitalized for psychiatric observation and then released to family members. Kepner was laid to rest on Thursday, November the 20th, at the Grove Church in Titusville, lovingly calling her Anna Banana. Hang on, guys. This is bothering me. This is so sad. Kempner was laid to rest Thursday, November the 20th at the Grove Church in Titusville, lovingly calling her, quote, Anna Banana and Sunshine. Kempner's family said in her obituary that she was bubbly, funny, and had no filter. She loved doing her makeup, making TikTok videos, and spending time with her grandparents. She spent lots of time with her siblings, taking them to the park or out for Halloween. Wait a minute. Horror nights. Her family wrote she was known to send sweet messages reminding those around her that she loved them. She also loved music, her family said, adding that she liked all genres except for heavy metal and a huge fan of Shawn Mendes. She was set to graduate from Temple Christian School in 2026, and she planned to join the U.S. Navy after graduation with hopes of becoming a K-9 police officer. She was also passionate about sports and was a Georgia Bulldogs fan. Her family said that she often dreamed of becoming a cheerleader for the Bulldogs. The Kepner family asked for privacy and respect during this difficult time. They wrote in her obituary, hold on, and for everyone to remember Anna with laughter, love, sunshine, color, because that's exactly how she lived her life. She danced in the light she left behind, and it will never fade. So that was, okay, so that's what we know so far. There's some clues that we can take from that. Stepbrother is the only one seen going in and out of the room. You guys, that's huge. That's huge. And I got a kid screaming, guys. I'm going to have to ask you guys to hold on for just a minute. I think
Okay.
Neil's having a nightmare. Give me 1 minute. I'll be right back.
Why is that huge?
Right. Yeah.
You know,
She's always on the wrong side of the fence. Yeah.
yeah, it is. There's so much more than meets the eye with this case.
Yeah. Oh, Down the Rabbit Hole is covering the case. That's a good source of definitely probably factual information. So yeah, Down the Rabbit Hole is she's good at covering these stuff. So I'll have to go take a look at what she put out. So okay, we're gonna bump forward again.
And she's showing the court hearing.
Boston says, so I wonder if the parents will get in trouble for having their kids alone. That's a good question. I think it would. Yeah, she did have bruises on the side of her neck, criminal meds. And it's good to see you. It'll be interesting to know what they all know. You know what I mean? Like what's been happening. thus far. Boston says, Brittany, I looked and anyone under 21 is supposed to be accompanied by 25 plus. That's interesting. That is very interesting. Wow.
Good night, Sherry. I hope that you have a good night. I will be thinking about you. Pray your pain will go away. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry that you're suffering. I hope that you get some sleep. You'll
Good
see
night,
tomorrow.
Sherry.
Yeah. Question: why can't Craig do anything? You're right, with the kids. Yeah, it's definitely always her that's dealing with the kids. Interesting, but all right, here we go.
Yep, let's keep going then. Y'all ready? Yes, on the cruise, Ben. On the cruise. All right, here we go. Let's keep going. And to the person that said, why don't you read it?
Need to create more video content, but don't have enough hours in the day? With Animoto, you can create.
The person said, why don't you just read it 3 more times? Yes, we're supposed to.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
Why
how
don't
we
just
learn
read it
about
3 more
the
times?
details of
Right.
things. You research and you read articles and you put the stuff out. So yeah, if I need to read it so everybody can hear the facts, I will. That's what we're supposed to do.
No, I think that they're saying like, why don't you read it 3 more times? Just because you read it over and over. There's certain times when you like kind of fade away, let's say, and then you'll like read something like 10 times. It's because you're just trying to make yourself understand, you know? Anyways.
All right, let's go.
Psychiatric evaluation once the ship returned to port in Miami. Now, we know that the boy is getting some form of mental health treatment.
December 1st at 9 a.m.
Can I speak? He has a psychiatrist appointment on December.
Ma'am, just a second. Hold on. I want you to be able to talk with your attorney before you speak. If she says it's okay for you to speak, I'm okay with that, but I think you need to run that by her first.
That there was another key moment from this custody hearing where Chantel Hudson, the stepmom, speaks up in court when it comes to scheduling another hearing in relation to the custody case, where she says the boy has a psychiatrist appointment on that particular day. At the time of this recording, it is unclear if anyone has been charged in connection to Kepner's death. Now, another layer to this story that's come to light is the relationship, or lack thereof, that Anna Kepner had with her biological mom. Heather Wright is Anna's biological mom, and she does not live in the state of Florida. She says she has no relationship with Kepner's biological dad, who is the one who was on the cruise.
Wow.
She said that she had to learn about her daughter's life from media reports online. And she also said that Kepner's dad actually tried to
stop. What? That's not good. Listen to that. Her mother had to find out from media reports. The family didn't even tell her bio mom. Oh my God.
This story that's come to light is the relationship, or lack thereof, that Anna Kepner had with her biological mom.
Oh my goodness.
Heather Wright is Anna's biological mom, and she does not live in the state of Florida. She says she has no relationship with Kepner's biological dad, who is the one who was on the cruise. She said that she had to learn about her daughter's death from media reports online. And she also said that Kepner's dad actually tried to ban her from Anna's memorial service. And this is where it gets just very bizarre, kind of tragic. The biological mom says she attended that memorial service in Titusville, Florida last week, wearing a disguise. This is what she told Ashley Banfield on News Nation.
That your ex-husband banned you from going. Can you walk me through what happened and what the circumstances were?
Wow.
He told me that when I told him I was coming down there, he said that that he knew for a fact that Anna would not want me there. And I said, that's a lie. I was like, but whatever. And he goes, if you step foot in Florida, I will have you arrested immediately for back child support.
What in the hell?
And so
whoa. Come on, man. This is not what? That is so messy. Hey, Melly. Hey, Brittany, hope you're well. So glad that you're covering this case. I've been following it since I first heard about it. It's sad, though, and disturbing. Melly, this is crazy.
There's some people that are not happy that she's covering.
Now the bio mom saying
there's
that the dad threatened to have her arrested if she can't.
Hey, Ryan.
But you have to someone at least 25 with you. Yes.
Hey, pretty bird. Not sure if I said hello to you. Hey, CD Tutor.
I'm blown away over here. This is sad.
Hey, Diana.
We don't know the circumstances. That is true, Trooper's mom. That is true, but it is heartbreaking, like, regardless. Okay.
And that's true, Earth. Of course, we're streaming from Rumble, from Earth's channel. And she has PSA. BJ thinks saying wow or whoa is considered commentary. It's not. She doesn't follow the proper YouTube terms of service. She doesn't. No. No. She doesn't follow the, proper life, basically, terms of service. You know what I mean? Just to be a good person instead of, a shitty one. So, anyways.
Let me see. I can't believe, Anthony, I don't know. The dad and Chantel are covering for, I'm telling you, the grandparents are bothering me a little too, guys. We're gonna watch this Banfield in a minute.
What?
Oh, you went anyway, right?
Yeah.
In disguise?
Yeah, I wore a wig and I wore some really tall high heels, so that way, if he was looking for somebody short, he wouldn't see me.
And were you able?
Like this sounds. I mean, it's a couple of comments here. This almost sounds like the way that she and her chat kind of went, at Katie. We don't know the circumstances. There may be a reason the mother is not wanted around. The dad and Chantel are covering for Timothy. So the parents might get flack for the room arrangements and allowing drinking, in my opinion. Why is no one in the family crying ever? My goodness. Oh my God. Okay, trash people. Sorry, not sorry. Anna had no relationship with the mother. She had a drug addiction, according to Anna's TikTok. Anna posted about her mother. Anyways, we'll just keep going.
To attend the funeral? Did anyone see you or spot you? Like, tell me what happened next when you got there.
Nobody spotted me. I kind of stayed in the back, close to the door, so if I needed to make a quick getaway, I could. It was really nice. They had a lot of pictures of my daughter.
She said she wore a wig and heels to get into her own daughter's memorial service. We have been unable to confirm the details being reported about Anna's death, as the FBI has not said much beyond the fact that they are investigating the case. We're also not naming the 16-year-old boy or showing you his picture because he is still a minor. Now, if that changes, if this boy is charged and tried as an adult, we'll include that information for you as we continue to follow this story. I did reach out to Carnival Cruise Lines for a statement, and this is what they said. Quote, the death of a guest traveling on the Carnival Horizon voyage that returned to Port Miami on Saturday morning, November 8th, is being investigated by the FBI. Since this is an ongoing...
Look what, Brittany. Squeak, squeak, squeak. Oh, hey, look at this. Wow. Oh my gosh. Anyways, okay. I will definitely, Cletus, I will definitely go and check out down the rabbit hole for sure. All right, here we go.
Matter under the jurisdiction of law enforcement, it is up to the FBI's Miami Public Affairs Office to provide further details. Our focus is on supporting the family of our guests. I spoke with retired FBI agent Colin Schmidt earlier today. We did this interview prior to the announcement that Kepner's death is reportedly a homicide. Joining us once again to talk about this case is retired FBI agent Colin Schmidt.
Absolutely heartbreaking.
To have you with us on Law and
Hold on a second. Let me see.
Crime. First off, what would it take if this actually is a murder case? And we don't know at this point, but with what's being laid out, if the 16-year-old ends up being charged in the death of his stepsister, how likely would it be that he could be charged as an adult?
To start a podcast with Riverside, all you need is a concept and a way to record it. Here's how it works. First, go to riverside.fm and open an account, and then you'll be able to capture high-quality video and audio from practically anywhere in the world. When it comes to editing,
well, it's a federal crime because it occurred. Would have to be approved by Maine Justice.
Oh, it is
as far as
the
the Attorney's
FBI.
Office.
Is it?
Waiting for all the facts to kind of flesh out.
And they're still being very thorough on that. But now you have family members coming out saying that she was, she died allegedly by asphyxiation, that it was some sort of arm across her neck, that she had bruises from that the stepbrother was the only person.
It's Miss Squeaky McSqueaker here. My gosh. But I wanted to point out a comment here. Daydreamer 4844 says, no, just what Anna posted on TikTok. I'm not happy at all. The bio mom wasn't notified. That's a little bit of a strange comment if you ask me. I'm not happy at all. That the bio, who are you? I'm just, why would you say something like that? You could be like, maybe sad or question it, but I'm not happy at all. The bylaw wasn't. That just seems like a really weird question to me, or I mean, a comment to me. It just does. Just like, who are you? I don't know who you are. But, anyways, all right, here we go.
We went in and out of that room. There were, a lot of information is coming out, but not through the official channels. What might the FBI, in some ways, be waiting for, if all of that is true, to file charges against this teenager?
Well, first of all, I misspoke. He's not been named a suspect. The FBI hasn't named anybody. They're following classic FBI processes, which is they say they're not going to share any information. Period. End of story. And I think their sources of information is not from the FBI. I think the media outlets are getting this from family members based upon the questions that the FBI is asking of the family members. So they're completed all the interviews of the people that are on board in terms of anybody that might have information to lead, to assist this investigation. And they're also going to be looking
Robin
into social media
coverage.
as well.
I do have her page pulled up. So yeah, I'm definitely looking, and I will check out her lives, and maybe we'll go over one this week. So yeah.
As her social media, and any suspects have their social media to see if there's any indication of intent, if they do indeed have somebody in mind that had done this.
You bring up a good point with what, and from us on the outside, where it appears outlets like ABC or the Daily Mail, where they're getting information in this case.
Gosh.
Why could it be risky? Maybe not risky, because I know that they have kind of levels that they go through when they report things, but at the same time, if you're getting information from family members who have even been questioned by the FBI, I guess what I'm trying to think of is asking the right way of like the perception of what a family member may think the investigation is and what's going on compared to what potentially is the reality of what investigators are actually looking at.
Well, I think it kind of comes down to just basic, logic or common sense. If looking at this person versus them asking personal questions about that individual and the person they're interviewing and asking questions about their relationship with the deceased and where they were and how they interacted with her the night that she passed away. So I think that's basically family members. Generally, the FBI will tell family members, hey.
Yeah, she was set to graduate next year. Get away and be something. I just, oh my goodness, it's just, yes, but according to the ex-boyfriend, she feared him. Family had to know he was in therapy, and at 16, therapists shared it with parents. There you go. Yeah. Hi, buddy Elf. Can I start over here? I had my differences on opinions, but I like your platform in the chat. Buddy,
no, they don't.
You don't have, you're good. You're fine. How you doing?
What was that, sweetheart?
I think somebody said that if a child under a certain age is seeing a therapist, they have to share with the parent. No.
Yes, somebody did say that.
I don't think that's actually true.
Yeah. I imagine that you would still have some privacy rights when it comes to that, for sure.
Yeah.
So, yeah. All right, here we go.
Good to see you. Of course, you can start over. What is up, beautiful girl? What's up, my Natalie? Can I just tell you that I really like you a lot, and I appreciate you. I see you. I see you, Natalie. Let me just tell you that, girl. I see you all over the place.
We see
and
her
I
too.
see you taking up for me and having my back. And let me tell you something. If I'm ever around anybody saying anything about you, I will be going just as hard. And I will be defending the shit out of you too. I just want you to know that. I've seen you around so much, telling people they're lying. Like Natalie calls them out, y'all. She'll tell them that's not true. Brittany's not. It don't matter. It don't matter where this girl is. She don't care. She'll tell them. I just appreciate you, Natalie. I really do. It's people like you that's the reason I stay. If it wasn't for you and people like you, I would have left this platform.
Blah, blah, blah,
Natalie says the fact that the stepbrother is claiming to, quote, not know what happened leads me to believe he probably does know what. Right, Natalie. What would make him forget? Why did you forget?
Read back.
Missy says if it walks like a duck and it.
I don't think that he said that he forgets. Well, he did say he forgets, or he doesn't really. I mean, she went back to her room earlier than everybody else because she was having, pain with her braces. So, I mean, something could have happened to her before anybody, went to check on her or went to see her. I mean, anyways, I don't know. I shouldn't say too much because I don't know a lot about this case for me to question really anything. So, yeah. I think if the alleged underage has thought of unalive someone or themselves, they have to inform the police or see. Right. I imagine if it's something, yes. I imagine if it's something like that, they would probably definitely have to uh, relay that information to parents, I would imagine, or police or CPS, something like that. Yes. So, all right.
Quacks like a duck. It's usually a duck. I mean, step B is definitely involved. Oh, Lord. I love you too, Natalie. I've been wanting to tell you that, and I just didn't want you to think I was just love bombing you. You know what I mean? But I really mean it.
Hey,
Holly, from my experience working with the case files, yeah, it's working with. Wait a minute, hold on a minute, Holly. Just from my experience working with cruise liners, Carnival is pretty strict on that rule. Wow, I botched that. I'm sitting here looking at something on my phone, reading your comment and a part of the freaking article at the same time. I'm sorry. Holly, just from my experience working with the cruise liners, Carnival is pretty strict on that rule. Wait a minute, what's that rule? Hold on, let me see. Yeah, she was set to graduate next year, guys. She was going to graduate in 2026. This was her last year. She was a senior in high school. She was going to graduate this coming end of school year, and she was going to go to the Navy. She already had everything figured out. I mean, no, heartbreaking. Interesting.
Here goes breathing again. I don't know if she's sleeping or not, but
all right, y'all ready?
Oh,
let's do this. Okay, before we play this interview with Mom, okay, this is biological mother of Anna. Can you guys please click this thumbs up if you haven't clicked the thumbs up, or if you want to help the channel become a member, contribute towards the goal. It's not expected, but it's all.
We have got to the point where literally anybody can build a fully working app
It's
without knowing
never
how to code.
appreciated and always expected.
right, exactly. I heard her once mix that up, and I thought, look at that. The Lord is just helping you along, helping you to tell the truth. So,
Did you
oh,
read
God.
back chat?
Oh, I will go check right now. All right, here we go.
This is Base 44. This is the first look at the current industry.
Husband did not try to contact me at all whatsoever to let me know that my daughter died. I found out because I live in Oklahoma, and my youngest son goes to school with a good friend of mine's nephew, and he told her nephew that his sister was murdered on a cruise ship. So I got a text message saying, "Hey, is Anna on a cruise? And you need to find out right away and call me." And I was like, "Do what?" So I called Anna's cell phone. She didn't answer. So then I got a hold of her on TikTok. Well, tried to get a hold of her on TikTok. She still didn't answer. So I started questioning, why is she asking me about that? So I got on my ex-husband's Facebook. Where there was, so I got onto Cabby, his second wife's Facebook.
Sorry, it pauses every once in a while, and then that's just rumble.
A picture of her car.
Oh, I think she actually does that to her. When she's reviewing, she'll fast forward it. She thinks it prevents her from getting hit. It's the most annoying thing that she. Oh.
Yeah, I totally agree. I totally agree. So, All right, here we
for
go.
a short time as a memorial for Anna. And so that's when I Googled 18-year-old dies on cruise ship is what I put in the search bar. And that's when my daughter's face popped up all over Google.
I cannot even imagine. Yeah, I just, honest to God, I cannot even imagine finding out about your daughter's death by Googling and not getting a call. And to make matters worse, there was a celebration of life. I'm not sure if it was a full-fledged funeral.
My husband did not try to contact me at all whatsoever to let me know that my daughter died. I found out because I live in Oklahoma, and my youngest son goes to school with a good friend of mine's nephew, and he told her nephew that his sister was
Did you
murdered
do that, or
on a
did
cruise
she
ship.
do that?
So I got a text message saying, hey,
Doing
is Anna on a
what?
cruise?
I didn't do
And you
anything.
need to find out right away and call me. And I was like, do what? So I called Anna's cell phone. She didn't answer. So then I got a hold of her.
Deja vu?
I tried to get a hold of her on TikTok. She still didn't answer.
Could be. Could be.
Why is she replaying it?
I don't know, because she's, because she's Brittany, I guess.
I was gonna say this. I was just ready to say she's Brittany. You took the words right out of my mouth.
Right. Yes. And I mean, you got to remember, like, she sleeps through half of it, right? So she doesn't know what the hell she just played. So she's definitely got to go back and listen to it again. Just saying. So, yes. Yeah, she's not doing any commentary. I know. Isn't that crazy? And I mean, you would think that she would think about it, because she has been talked to before by way bigger channels like Law and Crime, and you know what I mean? Saying, hey, don't be using our stuff if you're not going to do, if you're not going to use fair use. And she just keeps going. It's unbelievable. So, falling asleep. Yes, I think it's from falling asleep too. So, yeah. She is falling asleep or on her phone watching someone else. That could be. She does that quite often. Clue, on Clue the other day, she was going over one of Britney's live, and you can hear Queen Bee's song start playing in the background.
Yeah,
And
you
of
those
course, Britney's like,
first
"Oh
those
my God, how did that happen?"
it's those first notes. I mean, you just hear it, it's Queen. Like you could hear it in the distance, and
Yeah,
it's Queen. You don't need to hear the whole beginning. You just know by the first two notes it's Queen. Yeah, we're not dumb.
right.
Oh my God. And I know that it's. I'm gonna shut up.
You guys heard that? Yeah, it was pretty funny. So, universe just giving us little sprinkles of glitter every once in a while. It was pretty crazy. So, but yeah. All right, here we go.
Answers. So I started questioning, why is she asking me about that? So I got on my ex-husband's Facebook, where there was nothing on there. So I got onto Tabby, his second wife's Facebook, as the woman that raised my daughter. And there I seen a picture of her car with flowers on it, and Tabby saying they were going to leave it at the high school for a short time as a memorial for Anna. And so that's when I Googled 18-year-old dies on cruise ship is what I put in the search bar. And that's when my daughter's face popped up all over Google.
I cannot even imagine. Yeah, I just, honest to God, I cannot even imagine finding out about your daughter's death by Googling and not getting a call. And to make matters worse, there was a celebration of life. I'm not sure if it was a full-fledged funeral.
Look, regardless, listen, Linda. I'm just going to say this as a mama, regardless of what her situation is, that is her daughter, and she did not deserve to find out by having to Google her daughter's name. I could not imagine.
Oh my gosh.
I cannot. That was. And that, I mean, how do you think that's going to go? There, Where were the stepmother's parents when she missed the call?
That's how
Oh my goodness, I cannot. I would be so upset. Hold on.
Doesn't know the facts of the case yet. Running with, gonna put her own what she thinks, and just
yeah,
you watch.
yeah, exactly. And she didn't even read this comment right when it was up here. She didn't even read it right.
Where was the step women? Where were the stepmother's parents when she was seeing a married man? What? What? What in the world? I'm confused. What? It just keeps getting worse. I'm so like, what?
He's now stopped all on us all together.
Now, if he was looking for somebody short, he wouldn't see me.
And were you able to attend the funeral? Did anyone see you or spot you? Like, tell me what happened next when you got there.
Nobody spotted me. I kind of stayed in the back.
Oh my goodness.
I needed to make a quick getaway I could. It was real.
All right. So she's just playing the same thing over and over, but just from a different channel. So we're gonna go a little bit further. Try and get to. I don't know if she's still on now, but try and get to as close as we can to real time.
Of dehydrated water, just add water. You know, people would buy them. People buy air, Ben. They definitely would buy your dehydrated water. They buy air. Hey, Jody Lynn. Wolf Track. Me. Look at Jody's beautiful hair, y'all. Can I just have your hair, Jody? I just want to take your hair and put it on my head. It is so pretty. I'm so glad that we are covering in this case. I'm troubled by the way that her family isn't fired up. Where is her voice? I would be losing my mind. I'm not going to lie.
How do you know her family's not fired up? See, comments like that are just ignorant. Like if there's not everybody puts their heart out on their sleeve. No, not everybody. Like some people are able to control themselves and conduct themselves, in a way that they're going to be able to, get their message across, the best way they can. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't think that we've really heard enough really yet for her to be just saying shit like that. It's crazy. But yeah, I don't know. Oh my gosh, you guys.
All right, here we go, guys. Can y'all please click that thumbs up before we keep going? This case is wild.
Leave, at least on some ships, and I haven't confirmed it with Carnival, but the key cards are going to tell investigators a lot as far as what times they were going in and out of their room, because you have to swipe those cards to get into your room, and that's kind of your way around the ship. As far as a sibling trying to get in after hearing an altercation inside, I have not independently confirmed that. Lots of chatter online about the relationship between Anna and her stepbrother, and possible concerns that she had about him leading up to this.
Yeah, that dad of Anna's ex-boyfriend said there was a severe obsession, and that Anna had complained to her ex-boyfriend that her stepbrother was obsessed with her and that he wanted to date her, despite the fact that they had a family dynamic together. They were step siblings. Again, this is all hard information to track down, given the fact it's an FBI investigation. So this is sort of witnesses, those who gathered at the celebration of life, and of course this ex-boyfriend and his father speaking to reporters. Talk to me a little bit about this return of the ship to port, we learned that Anna's stepmother's report to the custodial hearing was that her son was immediately hospitalized upon the ship docking. Do you know anything more about that? What kind of hospitalization, where he went, who was he with? Was he ever in custody?
I'm not sure if he was ever in custody, but what that tells me, and it's just speculation, of course, this is not confirmed information, this could have been a Baker Act. And here in the state of Florida, you know, if somebody is threatening harm to themselves or someone else, the state can step in and they can put somebody on, I believe, a 72-hour hold where they're being monitored. I'm not saying that's what happened, but I'm.
Oh, we're going to move forward again. She's been pretty quiet for a while.
In their own room to drink and everything like.
Whoa, we got to listen to that. So, okay, they are separated now. Stepmom and dad, biological dad and stepmom, are going through a divorce and they're ratting each other out. So the dad confirmed that stepmom was allowing them to drink. Oh my God. I'm telling y'all.
Right, Renee?
This is going.
You know, and if you went into her chat.
Wait a minute. Does she think that Anna's dad and the stepmom, I think that's what she's thinking, is that it's them that have now split up.
Yes, I think that's what she's saying, yes.
No, BJ. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I like that for Maggie. She's such an idiot. Yeah.
Are you sure?
Did you want to listen to that one more time?
Yeah, because she can't be this stupid.
Okay, here we go.
Alt delete on everything. Okay. We're gonna try to get through this. I'm trying, y'all. This case is wild.
I think I went way too far.
A 16-year-old is staying with some third party. Do you know anything about where he's staying, who this third party is?
It appears he's staying with a family member of the mother. And I think in that hearing, what his biological father is alleging, and his legal team, is that she was allowing, the teenagers to stay in their own room, to drink and everything like that. And that she wasn't necessarily keeping them safe. And it seems that and his I think in that hearing, what his biological father is alleging, and his legal team, is that she was allowing, the teenagers to stay in their own room, to drink and everything like.
Whoa, we got to listen to that. So, okay, they are separated now. Stepmom and dad, biological dad and stepmom, are going through a divorce and they're ratting each other out. So the dad confirmed that stepmom was allowing them to drink. Oh my God. I'm telling y'all.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
How does one fuck up the details when it's presented, when she is right there? It's right there.
Right? Yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, here we go. A little further forward. I'm going to try to get
the 4th. I cannot. So I'm sorry. Let me clarify that. The parents are not separated. So you got, you have a custody or hearing going on between the stepmom and her ex, which is the 14-year-old. Yeah, who's speaking out against this. Man, this is crazy.
The only thing crazy is you're really stupid.
Right, exactly. I totally agree with that. Oh my God. Right, Grammy? Good to see you. She cannot comprehend anything. Yeah, it's definitely hard for her to comprehend. That's for sure. I'll agree. All right, here we go.
Wow, this is too much to process. Bio dad also had a S violence injunction back in 2008. Too much. This is crazy, right? Who are you? Boston, can one of y'all check Rizzo? Can you check Rizzo's comments, please? Because can somebody tell me how long Rizzo's been here? Because how am I doing bad? I said I'm new to this case. Look at this. I'm on something. Are you fucking check her comments?
Well,
These
you know
people
what?
are crazy.
I mean, that's the impression that you put out with new people coming in to listen to you, because they hear you go out like that. And I mean, there's a lot of people out here who have an opinion of why that happens. So you can't expect people not to judge when they come into your chats. I mean, come on, girl. Stop it. That's just driving me crazy, this one. Ugh.
Hey, I want people to pay attention. I'm trying to do true crime. I'm trying to actually move on from the drama. And you see this, right? These people keep coming in here doing the same thing over and over and over. Y'all don't have any respect for anything. Third live. This is Rizzo's third live in Boston. Has she ever made a decent comment besides tonight? Usually every one of their comments are negative, and it seems like every single time. This case is this is the first time that I've covered this, and I'm trying. I'm new. Jesus. Gonna come in here and tell me that I'm on something.
Uh-oh, there goes her phone. As soon as the drama starts.
Oh my God. I misunderstood something, and y'all were right in my ass. Listen.
Nobody's in your
It
ass.
said that
Stop it.
the parents were in a divorce.
Right.
I misunderstood. Forgive me. I'm sorry. I clarified that I was wrong. That's no reason to come at me. I made a mistake and I fixed it. So I apologize, y'all. I thought that they were saying that the parents were divorcing, but I'm sorry, guys. You know, if anybody else did that and got it wrong, you clarify it and you keep going. I'm a human. I'm not a...
You know what? People have the right to question you. Like, stop getting so fucking butthurt all the time. Like, you're never going to make it on here if you keep getting butthurt over every single little tiny comment, or every time you always think that just because somebody questions you that they're just attacking you immediately. Like, no, people just sometimes are just curious. You girl, you're the worst, man. I don't understand. She's the worst. She's the worst. People coming in and expressing themselves to her. It's actually sad to see. Oh my gosh.
What do you want me to do? I'm a human being. I'm not perfect. Jesus. It's a convoluted case. I've got a bunch of stuff wrote down because it's crazy.
So that person Rizzo that was in her chat now is probably back away.
The father was married 3 times. Yeah, it's very confusing.
I would at least.
So let me clarify this, okay? Let me fix this. Make sure.
Here's Boston supports Lana. I will make you a timeline. Why can't she make her own goddamn timeline? I'm just saying, you know.
Sure, I got it right. The biological father to
Hey Denise, good to see you, sweetheart.
Anna is married to a lady, Miss Hudson, right? And a stepmother. And a stepmother is currently in a custody battle with her ex.
Look at somebody here. I love you, brothers. For Rizzo was mean to me yesterday. What? Do you want a cookie? I don't know. God, these people.
Okay, and that's the step brothers and siblings dad. Okay, so Anna's dad and the stepmom are still together. The custody battle is because of between the stepmom and the bio dad. Okay, so I clarified that, right? And then, okay, so bio dad to the brother, the stepbrother. I don't have a name to work with. We need to come up with a name for the stepbrother, so we, because there's too many steps in this case, right? So the bio dad to the stepbrother is spilling all the beans and saying, allegedly, according to him, that this mom, the stepmom, has allowed the children to drink, right?
I just want to state that it
Hey,
was
Mama Bear.
announced early on that there was no evidence that he was drinking.
Right. Okay. All right. I love you, brother, is Lizzie. Okay, I was thinking that because that's something that Lizzie would say. That they were being mean to me. You know? Interesting. Okay. I thought that. I was thinking that and I was like, maybe not. I don't know. Lizzie's never had a problem going in and you know, putting out her grievances, you know? So yeah. But all right, here we go. Let me jump forward a bit.
I'm just gonna
My ex-husband did not try to contact me at all whatsoever to let me know that my daughter died. I found out because I live in Oklahoma, and my youngest son goes to school with a good friend of mine's nephew, and he told her nephew that his sister was murdered on a cruise ship. So
and we know that whole story, right? Because we heard it already. Mom ended up hearing it from Google. She found out from Google that her daughter was no longer alive. Hi, dreaming of blue skies and sunny beaches. So with that, hold on one second. I'm gonna see what else we can. We're gonna go down the rabbit holes on Facebook a little bit because oh wait a minute, no, we got to do grandparents interview. We got interview with grandparents. Hold on 1 minute. That's what I need.
Cassie, I don't know. I don't think Lizzie is a troll. I think that she's Lizzie. You know, she used to hang around here, but then she would go over to Brittany's and tell them that we were being mean to her and all that, and we weren't at all. And yeah, it was. We went at her. You know, I questioned her a couple times, Lizzie, why you're saying mean things about us? You know, you're just. I just think that she's just Lizzie. I don't think that she's a troll. But yeah, it's Anna or stepbrother had no alcohol in their system. Interesting. Thank you, Chloe. And Cletus for that. Well, all right, let's go. Well, let's continue here. We'll see what's going on.
Hold on a second. I'm trying to get it, guys. Give me 1 minute.
You're not trying to get nothing.
Oh my goodness, hang on.
You're trying to get what?
Anna.
Your neck to stretch out after it's
grandparents interview. All right, guys, give me a second. I'm gonna pull it up. Oh no, we can't watch that on ABC. That's not gonna work. Hold on. In a second. Let's find it. Well, we might have to watch it through this means. I sure hate to do that. I'm just gonna. Damn. Is it just through ABC News?
Yeah. And no, nobody is pissy that she's doing awesome because she's really not really doing awesome. So yeah, no, we're pissy because she's not doing awesome. So there's that, right? She's so disrespectful. It's all the time.
Shit. You know what? Bump it. We're gonna go through it. As far as I can tell, everybody else did. It's only about 4 minutes, right? Is it, unless there's a longer one that I missed?
Well, if it's only about 4 minutes, then you probably should stop maybe at least twice, okay, and say something and, give commentary. That's called fair use. Oh, look, there's Christine coming in. Get off of true crime, allegedly, Brittany. You have no right, and you are gross. Oh, Christine's coming in hot. Coming in hot.
Shoot. Hold on, guys.
Shoot.
I guess we'll have to do it. We'll have to watch it. I hate to do that, but okay. We'll do it here. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I'm pulling it up. Dang. All right, here we go. Let's hear what the grandparents have to say. Hold on.
Look at PJ in chat here. Go back to the hive. Who are you talking to, PJ? Saying thank you for, super chat. I don't see anything else, but just go back to the hive. Well, we would if she was live. Just saying.
Okay, here we go. This is sad, y'all.
You're sad. Honestly, you're fucking sad, Brittany.
Here we go.
Grandparents of 18-year-old Anna Kepner, who died on a Carnival Horizon cruise ship earlier this month, breaking their silence.
I just screamed. I couldn't stop screaming.
Barbara and Jeffrey Kepner were on board the 7-day cruise in the Caribbean with their son, his wife, and their grandchildren, enjoying time as a family. Anna staying with her brother and stepbrother in a stateroom, seen here.
Do you remember the last time that you saw Anna?
We had dinner. Anna wasn't feeling well. She just said, Mima, I think I'm going to go back to my room for a little bit. And she must have felt better because she got dressed up and she came down. We were playing in the casino. She didn't.
Look at that. A lot of these pictures that we see of Anna and Grandma and all of these, the family members, are from the cruise. Imagine that.
Oh, God.
Imagine that.
Imagine that.
From
what? This happened on a cruise ship. So, of course, they're going to show things that are related to being on the cruise ship. And, oh, God, this chick, honestly.
The cruise just a few days ago, basically. Must have got lost says, I put a link in Messenger for Brian Enton 19 hours ago if you're interested. Oh, okay. Thank you, Must have got lost. And thank you for the money or the $5 towards the goal. The super chat. Choo choo. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
I appreciate you guys.
Bizarre that Brian Netton's in the area.
Oh, oh, he is? Oh, okay. Huh. I know there's a kind of split. There's people that like him and people that don't. So, I haven't watched him really at all. So, but yeah.
He was down in the port today, or earlier.
Wow. They were from the first cruise she took with them earlier in the year. Okay. Thank you, Grammy. All right, here we go.
You mean so much. I appreciate it. All right, hold on, guys. Okay. All right, thank you. Must have got lost. I'll definitely get it. Must have got lost. That I must say, Brian Enton. You're silly. Okay, Badge Dazzled says Anna loved Tabitha and her grandparents, but I don't know which grandparents helped raise her. she does favor her grandmother. This, my heart goes out. I can't even imagine what the family must be feeling. I just don't understand, like, this defense of the stepbrother. It's just, but here we go.
Well, I mean, defense of the stepbrother probably is because they don't have anything that, like, for them to press charges yet. It might come, but, that's, I mean, innocent until proven guilty, right? But I'm sure that you're probably on the Betty train where it's the other way around. Guilty until proven innocent. I mean, yeah, guilty until proven innocent. But I think I said it backwards the first time myself. It should be innocent until proven guilty. It's just the way that it works, so.
Okay, here we go.
Because she got dressed up and she came down. We were playing in the casino. She didn't win anything. And she said, Mima, I love
Hey,
you guys.
Samantha.
I'll see you later. And we never saw her again after that.
The next
Oh, my
morning, an
goodness.
announcement over the ship's broadcast system changed everything.
They called for a medical alert team to go to a stateroom. And when they said the number, I recognized the number immediately.
Oh,
The
no.
room steward that was going in to clean the room is the one that found her.
She was found concealed under the bed. I was told that she pulled back the mattress and found Anna.
What did the FBI say was the official cause of death?
The FBI contacted my son and family and told us her cause of death was asphyxiation.
Oh, my
Anna's
goodness.
grandmother said one possibility they're considering, whether it was caused by a so-called bar hold, an arm across the neck.
You take the elbow like this. They said when they took her body to the medical examiner's office, it was in perfect condition.
Kepner telling ABC News
Wow.
they were told their granddaughter's body showed no signs of sexual assault or drugs or alcohol in her system. In an
Wow.
unrelated custody dispute.
Holy shit, there was no alcohol in her system.
Wow. Like, how many times can you say fucking
substances
wow,
or
Brittany?
alcohol.
Honestly, how many times can you say wow? It sounds so ridiculous. Every 3 seconds. Wow. God, girl. Can you?
They'd already stated that in earlier footage you showed. Why is it a surprise now?
Right? Yes. Oh, gosh.
In her system. So now I want to know if the brother had alcohol in his system.
Nope.
I gotta write that Anna. No.
Wow,
alcohol.
you're taking notes, Brittany? Geez, you should have done that before you started this. I'm just saying, I mean, when we watch things, we hear things that we didn't hear before, and something new might stick out to us, absolutely. But you've, like Jilly just said, you've already heard this information earlier in your own life, and you're so surprised by it. Wow. Oh, God. When she says wow, it literally just irks me so bad, honestly. So,
Wow.
oh, jeez, Lord. That was the universe going, yeah, screw you, Wispy. Great, my Lord.
Wow. That's crazy. He had a history of obsession with Anna. So I'm hearing that. My question is, why are y'all putting these kids together? Can I replay that just to Arian? Yes. Yeah, I can replay that.
Do you put your kids together, Brittany? I mean, perhaps not, but you have, like, in your family, okay, your little family dynamic there, you and Craig and the kids, and you know what I mean? You have step brothers and sisters in your own family. Do you put them together? Like, would you think twice of, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not sure that people would really think twice about something like that. Unless there is real evidence that, Anna was definitely afraid and they knew about it. That's another thing, Sometimes parents don't know what's going on in their kids' lives, even if it is close to home for them. You know what I mean? It's, I don't know. I mean, Brittany says that she has like her older daughter is an adult now. Um, would she ever think it's strange to put, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? The kids together. I don't think that. I don't think that she maybe would. You know, and perhaps that was the dynamic of that family as well. That they just, you don't ever think that um, one of your kids are going to murder one of your other kids. You know, I mean, just you don't ever think that. So, um, I mean, you just kind of got to look at all sides, I guess. I don't know. So, all right, here we go.
I recognized the number immediately. The room steward that was
Hello,
going into
Crama
the room
Reels.
is the one that found her.
She was found concealed under the bed.
Yes, she was concealed under the bed. Apparently, she had some life jackets put on top of her, and then a blanket or something like that, I think. So, yeah, I imagine it was probably well, obviously it was a horrific discovery. So, yeah. Thank you so much, Crama Reels, for 6 months of membership. Thank you, girl. Thank you, thank you. Hey, Betty. How are you? Thank you. 10 months of membership. Thank you, sweetheart.
Hey, Teddy.
How's everyone doing? Come on in, everybody.
You're proud of me. I went off earlier. You should rewind it after we're done and you get a good laugh. I give what for.
Okay. I did my part and reported Brittany Evans. She's well, there you go. There you go. Clue, please. I do believe that she was. Yes. Yes. So, yeah. All right, here we go. What time are we at? 1 o'clock. I do want to get off here in just a short little bit. So we'll listen to. I wonder if they're. Let's jump forward actually and see if. Let's see if they're still alive. Imagine maybe not, but oh, maybe. Oh, they just ended, so we'll go back a bit.
Sense to me how so y'all he could get it himself. Yeah, the boyfriend's interview, we can do that next. He could get the alcohol himself. I forgot about that.
Oh my god, she's so stupid.
Right. I'm actually going to go back a little bit just to kind of context of what.
If you paid attention to what you played, you would already have the answer to that.
Right.
There was no alcohol in his system, you idiot.
Right.
There's cameras all over that ship. There was no evidence that he was drinking. Just because his biological father stated he was, doesn't make it fucking true. Do your fucking research.
Right. This is unbelievable.
Hold on. Check this out. Let's go through this.
Anytime you get a drink on the
I'm
cruise,
just trying to get
you
any little thing
something.
I can. Let's hear.
They scan something, or you give them a card, or they scan your wrist, whatever.
Right. Yeah.
Whatever it is you do. So they would have a record if he was drinking on the cruise. They've already said, Carnival Cruise said there was no evidence of drinking.
Right. Yeah. That's the problem. She don't research. She doesn't comprehend what she reads. No, because she doesn't give a shit. I don't think, she really doesn't. It's just something for her to talk about with everything that she does, with everything that she covers. It's really gross if you think about it. It's just gross. So, all right, here we go. Let's. I went back just a little bit to see if we can have context of what she was talking about.
Some of the. Let's hear some of this court date stuff. Now, in the top right-hand corner is Chantel.
I already
That
played a
is
little bit of this, but
the stepmom. Okay, this is the stepmom at her court hearing.
Isn't aware that apparently this has been made national news.
This online court hearing involving a child custody case took place just hours before a memorial service honoring Anna Kepner, who was found dead on a Carnival cruise ship. The teen was joined on that cruise by her father, her stepmother, and at least 2 of her stepmother's children from another marriage, a nearly 9-year-old daughter and 16-year-old son. Those 2 children were the subject of this court hearing.
Can I speak?
This is Chantel Kepner, the children's mother and Anna Kepner's stepmother. She's in a child custody dispute with her ex-husband, Thomas Hudson, seated on the right. The former couple says their 16-year-old son, quote, is a suspect in his stepsister's death.
Well, Your Honor, it's our understanding that because the cruise was in international waters, the young child, not the 9-year-old, but the 16-year-old was allowed to drink. The teenagers were given their own room in which to stay. Just a lot of circumstances that show that the mother in this case was not exercising appropriate supervision over this child or the other child involved.
Chantel Kepner.
Let's play that again. Let's play that again. I'm gonna play. That's interesting. So, is their dad trying to take them?
What part of
I could see the
hearing
9-year-old,
did she
but
not understand?
I don't understand why he's
right, exactly. And it doesn't really necessarily mean that one parent is trying to take away from another parent. A lot of times, sometimes like custody deals go through the courts so that they have like whatever plan that they want, they have it legally recorded. So it doesn't always mean that the one's trying to take away from the other. I'm not saying that that's not what was going on, but I just wanted to point that out, that it could be something that was just not full of anger or whatever. So yeah. And Brittany already showed this. Yes, she did. So
did I just hear a cat?
Even trying.
Yes, you did.
I mean,
hi, Big Sauce.
She just jumped up on my desk. Yes, she just woke up from her nap. So yeah.
hold on. I want to hear what he says again about her. Hold on. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Here we go. I think it's gone back.
Dispute with her ex-husband, Thomas Hudson.
Yeah, here we go.
Listen on the right.
This.
The former couple says their 16-year-old son, quote, is a suspect in his stepsister's death.
Well, Your Honor, it's our understanding that because the cruise was in international waters, that the young child, not the 9-year-old, but the 16-year-old was allowed to drink. The teenager.
Because they were in international waters, you guys. Because they were in international waters, that made it where the 16-year-old could drink. Now that makes sense. That makes sense to me. So y'all, he could get it himself. Yeah, the boyfriend's interview, we can do that next. He can get that. He could get the alcohol himself. I forgot about that. Because international waters, that's different. This is crazy. Yes, tax came back, Anna, and she was. Yes, the tox came back for Anna. She has, and we need to keep that in mind too. Anna has 0 alcohol or any type of substances at all in her system. That's not true, though. Well, why are they saying because you have international waters you can drink?
Well, because this is his lawyer, perhaps trying to fuck around with courts, making the mom look like a bad person. That's just like a lawyer strategy, in my opinion. But because it's, there's so many people that are saying that no, it doesn't matter where you are on a cruise ship, they have their rules and you have to be 21, which makes sense to me. I've never been on a cruise, but that would make
I've
sense.
been on quite a few, and when I was on Carnival, I don't recall it being allowed. I'll
Right.
say that.
Yeah, right.
I believe 21 was what they had to be.
Right. Yeah. Makes sense. I mean, that is a liability to them, You would think it would be anyways. All right, here we go.
Not on the ship. The ship still has the rules. No, read Carnival's rules. Okay, so Carnival does. They still don't allow it. So why are these people saying that? Okay, okay.
I think there's a Jody Lynn in the chat here that says, I think Bio Dad is setting up a defense for his son. And that definitely could be.
Okay. My bad, y'all. No way drinking on a cruise, no matter what waters they're on. He's defending it. So guy was drinking, I bet. So here's the thing that we need to find out. We need to find out if this kid was given alcohol. That is important. We need to find that out, right? Was he under the influence?
Why? I mean, why do you have to? Why can't you just tell this? Go ahead, sweetheart. Go ahead.
No. You're right. No, why
You
can't she
know,
just? You're right. Go ahead.
I mean, we all speculate. We all, have ideas in our head that go through, and we're like, oh, maybe this, maybe this, maybe this. But I don't think it's respectful for her to sit there and try and be detective and try and solve these cases. Like, you're never going to solve a case, Brittany. You want to be true crime, you need to talk about the facts, what's been put out there, and maybe end it at there. There's so many stories. You could talk about 5 or 6 different stories in your lives during one night. You know, talk about the facts that are out there, and then move on to something else. But instead, she's got to put all this stuff on there. She's got to put all this um, allegations. I won't say accusations, but allegations for sure, on these stories. And like I said, I get it. Like, we all think something. We all, have scenarios that maybe run through our heads, but they don't always have to be expressed publicly. I don't know. Ship's location. When the ship is in the U.S. waters, the drinking age is 21. However, when the ship is in international waters, the rules may differ, with some lines lowering the age to 18. That's interesting. Thank you for that, Clune Cletus. I appreciate that. Wow. Means all rules apply. In some countries, allowing teens to drink. Yes, they do. That's for sure they do. So, all right, here we go. We're gonna bump forward just a little bit further. I want to see where we are at the end of this live here.
Sweetie, I've actually got to jump down.
I'm trying to
I've
look
got
for
to get up
anything.
early in the morning, so I'm going to go ahead and jump down.
All right.
Thank you guys for
All
putting
right.
up with
Love
my
you, friend.
ranting. It's just a case that literally hits close to home, and it's
Yeah, hard to.
this is gonna. I just don't want it to be a shit show, and I don't want her to ruin it. I mean, she's already off to such a great start.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
the best advice I could give to BJ is do your research before you run your mouth about things, because you sound pretty stupid.
Right.
But that's
Exactly.
just me.
No.
Good night, everyone in chat. Wispy, I love you. Let me know
Love
if
you
we're
too,
going to
Kara.
go on tomorrow.
Yeah.
I hope that you feel better.
Thank you,
And
sweetheart.
I'm sorry if I upset anybody. Perfectly,
Oh,
if you were
no, you're
listening in
good.
the bushes or laying there half asleep listening, I'm sorry if I was bitchy.
You're all good.
All right, guys. I'll talk to you guys. I'll see y'all on the street. Everybody be good.
All right. Bye, darling.
Bye-bye.
Bye. All right. Thank you so much, Chili, for hanging out with me. You lasted longer than a half hour, so that's awesome. All right. So, what time? I think maybe. Well, we'll watch for a few more minutes, and then we're gonna call it a night too, because I have a hell of a headache. I'll tell you that. So, but all right, here we go for a little bit.
All right, let me see if I can do like, because I think this is the just ex-boyfriend. Let's see. We'll just do Anna, right? Hold on. Hang on a second. Final hours. Is this real, guys?
Under the bed.
No, there's no way that's not. No, I'm not going to even, we're not doing that. See, this is one thing I don't like about TikTok. They'll put some, ugh. Hold on. Hold on, I'm looking. Did the stepbrother speak? The stepbrother hasn't spoken out, has he?
This is terrifying. If this is
Okay, well, he's only 16, so I doubt that they're going to allow him just to speak out. I'm sure that he's going to be represented by a lawyer, and yeah, I don't think that he's just going to come online and just start yapping away. I mean, we could, I guess, maybe, but yeah. So, all right, here we go.
true about the last hours of Anna's life. This is Josh 2. He is Anna's ex-boyfriend. Video yesterday talked about some quotes where he had said that the stepbrother was obsessed with Anna. Well, now Josh is saying that Anna's biological brother reached out to him about some terrifying things that he heard going on in the room. And all of this is getting even more confusing. Apparently, the bio brother told Josh that the stepbrother barred his entrance into the room and heard her yelling in a harmful way, like, shut the hell up and stuff like that. And that's when he knew something was going on.
Hang on, let me hide this one. Allegedly, in my opinion, Earth comes up and says, way to go, BJ Mods. Y'all really did research for her. Bravo, stupids, bravo. Because of you guys, this cow has been on repeat all friggin' night. And that's very true. It's absolutely very true. So, okay, I think that's a good note sort of to end on. We will we'll figure out something. I mean, I say it quite a few times here and there, but I really am wanting to, kind of, take a corner and just, cover other things other than the drama that's on all day, every day. And no shade to, of course, the channels that cover. I mean, we love our drama channels. We really do. The call out ones are some of the best. Some of the best. So yeah. But I do want to, start bringing some different kind of content to you guys. I say it, like I said, I say that it's hard. It's hard because we're all in this community, and we care about each other. We don't want to see people, railroading over these cases and our friends. Let's say that, and it's just, yeah. BJ has been saying all week that she was looking into it, but read nor watched nothing. Right? Doesn't sure as hell sound like she researched anything at all. Anything at all. So, but yeah. Sorry, I was looking at my cat. I was hearing some noise over in the kitchen, and I'm like, what's going on? So, yeah. All right, you guys. It's a little bit of a quick one for us. We're usually here till about 3 o'clock in the morning, but I have a hell of a headache. And yeah, I'm going to go put my butt to bed. I'm going to have a small bowl of cereal actually first before I go to bed, because I am a little bit hungry. So I didn't eat too much today, so I think I'll put a little bit of cereal in my tummy before I go to bed. So yeah. You too, Denise. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I got a sinus thing. Oh. So, all right, you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate that. Hey, Wonder. How are you? Good to see you, darling. I love that. Thank you, Grammy. I appreciate that. I really do. All right, you guys. I am going to kick my butt out of here, and I'm going to go to bed. I am going to go to bed. So, please be careful. Thank you, Earth, for the streaming. Let me put one more time the link to this video in the chat. If you guys have a Rumble account, make sure that you go over and give Earth a follow. She's usually there streaming nightly, streaming BJ for us, so we can all go over and watch. So, good night, Brooke. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you. All right, you guys, get out of here. If you've been hanging around with me all night, get your butt to bed. Get your butt to bed. So, all right, you guys, I appreciate y'all. Thanks for hanging out, and we will see you around the streets tomorrow. All right? Have a good one, you guys. We'll see y'all later. Bye.